Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector, and as any FNAF fan knows, today is the 8th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's. Yep, look at the date below. I actually released an anniversary video on time this year. Guys, don't tell anyone, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Everything about it, the lore, the books, the games, the community, everything makes it so great to be a part of. However, Scott Cawthon, Steelwool, Illumix, and other parties involved with the making of FNAF have made some missteps along the way. Not mistakes necessarily, but missed opportunities. So I thought, what better time than the anniversary, a time of looking back and remembering FNAF's history, to go over some of the wasted potential throughout the franchise. Here are, in my opinion of course, the top 5 missed Five Nights at Freddy's opportunities. I think I can speak for pretty much everyone by saying a lot of security breach felt missing. No matter how much you love this game, you've got to admit, it shouldn't have been released in the state it was released in. It needed tons of patches after release and still has boatloads of scrap content still in the files. But more than anything Steelwool cut, one of the biggest missed opportunities in Five Nights at Freddy's is Vanny. She was shown to be the next big bad of FNAF, a sort of William Afton reborn kind of character, and Curse of Dreadbear set her up beautifully. But unfortunately, I wish I was joking, you can count all of her sequences in this game on one hand. She has some character development, I guess. In the FNAF sister location room, she has like cassettes. I guess that's something. She's at the end of the comic strip endings. That's something else. There just isn't enough about Vanessa to make us care about her character. Yeah, I suppose we release/defeat her in some of the endings, but there's no build-up at all. Maybe they can amend this in Security Breach Ruin by making her, oh, I don't know, actually important to the plot. Even with all of the missteps, Security Breach was still a very fun experience, and I really hope they do something more with Vanny in the future. To this day, I'm still salty that we didn't get FNAF World Update 3. After the release of Ultimate Custom Night, it would have been the perfect time to go back and add the sister location and Pizzeria Simulator characters to FNAF World. Or if 2018 wasn't a good time, maybe 2020 would have been the perfect year to do Update 3, because not only would you have access to the VR characters, you could do a big story with Glitch Trap, but 2020 was the only year we had 0 big FNAF releases, no DLCs, we just had FNAF AR content. I know Scott Cawthon largely disowns FNAF World and calls it a mistake, but especially after Update 2, this game was a lot of fun, and a lot of FNAF fans started to accept it. FNAF World has always been a sort of meta commentary on the series, so not only could they give us a closer look at the absurd lore of Help Wanted, but also Update 3 could have given us something to play in FNAF's driest months. I doubt we'll ever see Update 3, and I doubt Scott has any interest for Update 3, but it will always be in the back of my mind as this what-if scenario. Does anyone still really think about the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 box? Despite no one knowing its contents or purpose, it remains as one of the most iconic pieces of FNAF lore. It's a relic lost to time. To this day, it still hasn't been opened. However, once, long ago, it almost was opened. It was originally planned to be opened in the Halloween DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the original release date actually. But I guess something didn't really sit right with Scott, so he took to Steam to explain that he wasn't opening the box and that some things were best left forgotten forever. Never revealing what was in the box was a big missed opportunity. I suppose I respect Scott's decision not wanting to upset the fanbase, but something as big as quote-unquote the pieces put together is something that can't just be forgotten. Also, strangely enough, a texture can be found for an open box in FNAF World's code, so it's clear Scott was conflicted on opening this crate. I want to reiterate this, if Scott thought it was the right thing to do to not open it, then all the power to him. But on the other hand, 7 years have gone by, and we're still wondering what was in that box. What would have it done for the franchise? It still is, and always will stand as one of the franchise's biggest missed opportunities. In this entry, we have a 2-for-1. FNAF VR not featuring Ballora or any FNAF 6 levels was very disappointing. The only reference this game has for Pizzeria Simulator is the Scrap Baby plush. And as far as Ballora is concerned, I don't think she has a prize, a poster, I don't even think she has an Easter egg in this game. Considering we got full-blown remakes of FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3 in the VR style, as well as some, but not as much love for FNAF 4 and even to a lesser extent Sister Location, we should have seen at least one fun pizzeria simulator level. For example, we could have seen a salvage minigame in the dark room section. We could have also thrown in the Ballora crawl section from Sister Location as well. Also, while we're talking about the dark room sections, it kinda sucks you can't go into the private room from the Funtime Foxy level. They just kind of blocked it off here. I think FNAF VR was very fun, very ambitious, very well executed. I just wish they went back and added some more iconic moments from the series recreated in this VR setting. But if I had to pinpoint the biggest missing flaw of FNAF VR, it would have to be Ballora and Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. Also, I'm going off the script for a second. Fun fact, this top 5 was originally supposed to be a 4-part series, going over the missed opportunities of Five Nights at Freddy's. If you're wondering why I canceled it because I did announce it in a community post over a year ago, it's because I couldn't really find enough missed opportunities to fill up an entire series, so yeah, sorry about that, that was kind of awkward. Let's just move on to number 1. Before we dive right into number 1, let's discuss some honorable mentions. It was a big missed opportunity for Lumix not to give voices to Chica, Bonnie, Plushtrap, and Jack-O-Bonnie in FNAF AR. The Lumix team gave brand new voices to Freddy Fazbear and Toy Bonnie, but they didn't for the rest of these characters, and I really wish they did because it would have made their encounters much more interesting. Another small but still slightly frustrating missed opportunity was not adding characters like Withered Freddy, Phantom Puppet, Phantom Chica, Nightmare Foxy, Withered Foxy, Funtime Freddy, etc. into UCN. Whoa, we don't have room for those characters, but we have room for JJ. Okay. But by far, the biggest, most offensive, most irritating missed opportunity in Five Nights at Freddy's is the burnt trap ending from Security Breach. I think we can all agree that this being the big ending felt very anticlimactic. Burnt Trap and the Blob are on screen for like, what, maybe 2-3 minutes? You never actually confront Burnt Trap, by the way. You just press buttons, watch them on monitors, and avoid the buggy, broken animatronics. Oh, also I should probably mention Vanny's MIA once again, as usual. I don't hate this ending necessarily, but they needed to hit a home run to justify meddling with the lore of FNAF 6. With UCN as a capstone, it ended Scott's lore perfectly, but of course this game just had to go back and mess it up and make it all muddy and not mean as much, and I don't know, I just wish they could do something different than bringing back Afton all the time. It could have worked, but unfortunately, they just didn't execute it very well. There is no indication or explanation of this event before or after it happens. This boss battle had so much potential, which is why I personally consider it to be the biggest missed opportunity. And with that being said, that was, in my opinion, the top 5 biggest missed Five Nights at Freddy's opportunities. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this video idea isn't very suited for an anniversary, a time when you're supposed to be celebrating, but it wasn't the original plan to release this video today. It was supposed to be the kickstart of a brand new series on my channel, the biggest I've ever made, and it's still coming, but probably around the end of the month, 31st-ish. I'm just thankful I was able to release at least something on the anniversary this year, and I hope you guys enjoyed. But with that being said, that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.